Hello, happy December 27th. It is 8:59 a.m. I've been at the house for a while, working on cleaning in the kitchen, working on moving some decorations around and stuff. I'm not pointing the camera at the Christmas tree because that's where all of the things are piled up. I wanted to do a what I got for Christmas video. It's not gifts that were given to me, though. In my family, we have a tradition of going shopping the day after Christmas because, especially as adults, we get money for Christmas instead of, a bunch of little random things, so we can kind of enjoy the time together. It's more fun that way. I wouldn't have it any other way. We just have fun going out the day after Christmas and finding the deals and spending our little wad of cash. So I'm going to show you the things that I got with my Christmas wad of cash, and I also spent some of my own money on these things as well. I didn't get a lot of Christmas decor. The things that were on my list were a wood cutting board, a glass cake dome because the one that I had broke. So sad. It was so pretty. Wall art for my bedroom because I don't have any more art. I hung it all up in the living room. Shelves, like shelves for the wall, maybe one or two. I also needed storage, small or large dressers, maybe a narrow hutch, maybe a narrow entertainment center for the bedroom. Storage cabinet, something big and wooden to keep craft supplies in the craft room, a desk. I was looking for furniture and I found no furniture. A couple ottomans, zero furniture. This trip, there was nothing, and everything at the thrift stores it's just gotten so expensive. So yeah, a lot of the things that I got are craft supplies and things for the house. What else? Clothes. How could I forget? I got some clothes. So let me just show you what I got. I'm gonna do the Walmart things first. So first from Walmart, we went to another town that's a little bit bigger, a little over an hour away from me. And we went to the Walmart over there because this Walmart ran out of the style of curtain rods that I wanted for the house. In here in the kitchen and in the living room where the big windows are, I used the urn curtain rods, and they were out of those, out of the black rounded end ones, in the medium and small sizes. So I was able to find the small ones, but I still haven't found the medium size. This is 28 to 48 inches, and I think there's one that's in the middle of this and the big ones that I have over the big windows. But I got 3 of these. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use these for the kitchen window and the windows in my bedroom, since those are the rooms that I'm working on right now. Stick those back here where you can't really see them. I'm still in my PJs, by the way. Next from Walmart, I got this gift wrap. Don't ask me why. I'm not going to use it for gift wrap. It's just so beautiful. I want to use it for something. My mom suggested I cut it to the size of the built-ins in the kitchen. So maybe, I don't know. I would rather kind of do like a craft project with this, to where I cover a box like this one or this one that I made, where I just had a cardboard box and I covered it really pretty. So I think I might do that again with this. And then, find some other things to use it for because it's so pretty. I didn't think about how I was going to arrange all of the things, so I guess I'll figure that out as I go. All right, Walmart. Next from Walmart, I got some gummy vitamins because I am a bad adult and I don't take my vitamins unless they're sweet treats. I also got some chapstick in holiday, speckles. Flavors, and this isn't for me, this is for my students. We call it Happy Chappy. On their way out of my classroom, they put their hand on their head and I swipe their hand with something that smells good. It's a little treat, even if they act terrible in my class that day. It's a little treat for everyone. Their lights were on sale. They didn't have any white strands. They ran out of those a while back. But I know next year I don't want to do colorful lights on the tree. I want to go back to just warm white. So I got 2 boxes of the warm white lights for next year for half off. So that's good. And I think this is the last thing from Walmart. Yep. Oh, I love these. All of their Christmas stuff was on sale. I got 3 of these Better Homes and Gardens pine candles. They were like $6 each. And I'm the kind of galley who burns fall and Christmas candles all year. I use fall and Christmas soaps, fall and Christmas body sprays all year round because those are just the kind of smells that I prefer. So I got 3 of these, one for the coffee table in the living room, one for the kitchen counter, and one for the bathroom. There's this little ledge in the bathroom that is just begging for a candle. I'm so excited for the bathroom to be done so I can light a candle in there. All right, what am I gonna do next? Let me, even though this isn't where I went next, I'm gonna go ahead and do Hobby Lobby next. Just get the chain stores out of the way. So we went to 2 Hobby Lobbies. The first one we went to, we were just trying to kill time before Olive Garden opened for lunch. And this was so hard to not just buy all the yarn, because this, of course, is not my favorite kind of yarn. I saw a bunch of others that I wanted to get, but I only want to get the yarn that I'm using for a project at that moment. I have some over here that I'm going to use for my next project, but I'm just practicing different kinds of stitches. But I'm doing a scarf, and I used a whole thing, what's it called, ream something. I used a whole thing of yarn for this, and I need a whole other one for the other half of the scarf. It's going to be pretty long, so I just got that thing of yarn to finish this project. Hopefully I'll finish this soon. And we went back to Hobby Lobby later, a different Hobby Lobby, and I want to do a video soon where I kind of like DIY my purse and make it a little more personal, and like do cute things to that, like have cute little chains on the outside of it and put like really fun little things on the inside. I saw a YouTube video where someone did like a bag tour, and they just had the coolest like antique trinkets that they carried around, and I thought it was so neat. And so I really want to personalize my bag. So I got some things for that. This is not for my bag, this is just for my wrist. I got these to make maybe 1 or 2 little charms with a glitter or moss or something. I got these to hang off the ends because my bag has brass hardware, as well as the little bitty jump rings. I got some black cord, some red velvet ribbon with frayed edging, and just the straight edged one because I don't know which kind I want to use for this, but I know I want to use this over there. I want to put some on my wreath here in a second. I got this little bird cage. I'm going to leave it empty until I find the perfect thing to put inside, but that is just too cool. I'm going to have that as a bag chain. I got this little sewing notion tin that was $1.99. I thought I could keep like pills in there or something. And then the beads that I got for the chains that I'm going to make are these. So these with the kind of iridescent pinky color, and then we have the deep browns and greens, and then we have the red. Those are going to be really pretty. So that's all the stuff that I got for my bag DIYs that I plan to do. I'm not going to put this in a frame. I'm just going to put a little Hobby Lobby bag in frame, because this is all really tiny stuff. And I am going to keep a receipt just in case I don't end up using like all of the brass hooks, or if I don't open one of the kinds of ribbon, which I'm sure I will. But just in case, I want to keep the receipts and be a little bit frugal. She says as she does a haul of all of the things she got herself for Christmas. Okay, I want to stick with chains first. That's what I'm doing here. Next chain. Okay, shoe department. I'm not a shoe person. I barely get shoes. I wear my shoes out so bad. This, in that bag, I have my old shoes because I've been wearing these since I got them. They are so cute. Look. Oh my goodness. The little toes, the huge buckle. They're just so precious. I love them so much. They were like $45, and they go really well with these socks that I got for Christmas with like green and red stripes on them. I have been wanting a pair to just slip on because a lot of the shoes I have are boots, and that's not practical in Texas. I'm so glad I got these. They're so sweet. I'm not gonna put them over there because they're so dirty. They're like all muddy at the bottom. I was walking around the house this morning picking up more trash. There's just endless amounts of garbage around this house, but most of it's picked up now. It's mostly just like little things like cigarette butts and gum wrappers and stuff. I got most of the big trash, but I did another walk around this morning to pick up some garbage, and I got my shoes all dirty. I do want to put them over here so you can see them. I'll just vacuum in a second. It'll be okay. All right, next chain. My mom and I went to At Home. Oh, I forgot I got this. Ooh, I got some fun DIY things. I got moss with glitter in it, and this is crimson red moss. I think is really cool. And I got this kind, and they are glittery. So excited to use these for something. And I also got, for like $7, it was mega sale because it's fall. And my mom wanted it too, but I saw it first, and she was like, you saw it first. And I tried to give it to her, and she wouldn't let me give it to her. So, sorry, I'm crinkling and talking at the same time. It was, let me see how much it was. Sorry, $8.74. So more like $9, but it is this fall wreath. Oh my goodness. So pretty with the velvet pumpkins and the sparkly leaves and all the gold glitter. I just love this. It's so beautiful. We've got a fun little haul right here. Okay, I think, oh, no, two. I have, no, three. Three more chain stores. Dude, I did a lot of big store shopping. Not a lot of things from thrift stores. I went to Marshall's because I wanted to get that Martha Stewart ribbon on the big old spools, and they were out. They only had one spool of ribbon left, and it was this gold one. But I got it anyway. It was like $5 on sale. I have one of red ribbon that I really like. Focus. But it's with all my craft stuff. So this will go in my craft room as well. And next holiday season, I'm gonna get it. Whether it's on sale or not, if I see one of those huge spools of ribbon, I'm gonna have to get it because they're just so pretty with the big old wooden spools. I just got another little wooden spool. Look how pretty this is. I might put some of that on my bag as well. All right, so next chain. Oh, this is so beautiful. I got another item of clothing from Cato, and it was $16.99, and it's the last one they had that didn't have a huge snag in it. And it's this shawl, and it's just so pretty. It's my colors, and it's got this paisley pattern, and it's this moss green. It looks so foresty. It's just a shawl. I'll put a little clip of me wearing it, maybe. I just love this. The final box store that I went to was Bath & Body because I wanted hand sanitizer. That's originally why I went. But I ended up getting more than just that. I spent $25.85. And like I said, I do holiday scents all year round. It's just the kind of smells that I like. So the first thing I saw was this vanilla bean lotion, and I like the kind that comes in the squirty bottle and not the plastic, the hard bottle, you know what I mean? It's got the lotion, it's got the body spray, and it's got the hand sanitizer, and that's what I wanted. And they had, I think maybe 3 or 4 left. And they had this one. Winter Candy Apple, same situation. So I've got some smell goods. I'm really excited to use these. I went a while back looking for some, I think in the fall time, and they didn't have any that I liked. So I'm happy to have some that I like now. And I also got a couple of soaps. They're called Simmer and Spice. And I just like the color. I have a hot pink candy cane soap at my sink right now, and I'm still going to use that one, but I'm going to keep it under my sink and pull it out and use it and not show it. I'm going to keep this one out because it's so pretty. And I know Bath & Body always, you know, keeps you smelling good. Like, it keeps your hand smelling good, not just when you wash. See, I just smelled my hand. I can still smell the candy cane soap. Okay, now for the thrifty things. We went to a few thrift stores and one Goodwill. And at the Goodwill, I got 3 things. First thing I got was this hat. Don't ask why. I just wanted one that was brown. I don't have a brown hat. I don't wear hats a lot, but I think this is really cute. And now I have the option to wear a brown hat if I want to wear a brown hat. I have one like this that's green, and it's kind of like a fluffy carpety material, and I really like it. So there's the first thing. It was $3.99. My favorite thing is in this bag, so I'm excited to get to it. Thing number 2 was $4.99, and it's just this plain large Hanes sweatshirt. And I don't have one that's white, and I love plain sweatshirts. My favorite thing to wear ever. So I got that. And the last thing that I got from this Goodwill is the best thing that I've ever found at a Goodwill. It was $6.99. It's originally from Earthbound, and it's this cardigan with these amazing sleeves. I'm gonna have to show you a clip of me wearing this because the sleeves are just too good. What's it made of? Polyester. I don't care. I like it. Moving on to another thrift store. Ooh, yes. Okay, I got clothes from this one as well. Just one article of clothing. And it is a jacket. It is this bomber jacket with my colors on it. Ixnay the purple, because I'm not really a big purple person. But I really like it. It's really cute. Something interesting to throw on that's not just plain and normal. It's got a lot of character. Cute little windbreaker, and it was $10. Crazy, right? I've seen a lot of people say, like, not to donate to Goodwill because you should donate to local thrift stores. But our local thrift stores are crazy. I saw one piece of furniture that I liked yesterday, and it was $400. It was a China hutch, and it was like rickety and old. $400 at a local thrift store. I'm not taking my things to that thrift store. I'm only going to be donating to the places with the cheapest prices. And the second thing I got from here was from their display case. It was $5.99, and it's just this pendant, this silver pendant with this really pretty green gem on the inside. And this is one of the things I want to put on my purse. I'm going to put this in that Hobby Lobby bag with all my DIY things. Next, I didn't buy these. These came with some foliage picks that my mom bought, and my mom didn't want these. And I, of course, love them, and so my mom gave them to me. I didn't even have to ask her for them. She just like took them off and just handed them to me. She knows me so well, but they're just really pretty velvet leaves. I think these would be pretty to make a little coin purse to put in my bag. Next, at this thrift store, I got a little wax melter. It's chipped, it's broken, but I'm thinking I can just put some gold leaf paint on it, do a little kintsugi action. I did have a wax melter that I really, really liked, and it broke. The cats knocked it over when I lived at the other house, but this is the crack in this one, so it's not super big, and it was $5.99, so I like that. It goes with my colors and everything. And I'm down to my last bag. And I don't have any decor besides this over here. I'm going to use these leaves for DIY. I guess you can kind of count the wax melter as decor. This bag has some decor in it, though. I'm ashamed to even say the prices of these. I didn't even look until we were at the register. This thrift chain used to be so reasonable, and they're just not anymore. So sad. I got 2 duster candles that are this red with this design. Really pretty. Here is the other. I kind of like how they're a little like black. They're like black and red, which I like. Next, okay, I need to show you this clip. I took a clip of it. Somebody donated all of these little glass jars. Like a ton of them. I just picked my favorite one. It was $3.99. But this is the one that I picked. It's got little gold. It's got a little bit of gold on it. Here, I take the stickers off. So cute. Adorable. I love that. And I also saw another little bitty jar that I did not want to leave behind. I think it's $3.99 also. $5.99. That's ridiculous, bro. $5.99 for this little thing. Anyway, it's a little, another little bud vase type dude that has irises on it. I think that's an iris. Yeah, it's got irises on it. Do you say irises or iris? Iris. Multiple irises on it. I thought that was really, really sweet, and I didn't want to leave it behind, even though it was like $7 with tax. And those are my 2 little decorations. That is all. Well, these are decorations as well, these little duster candles, but that is all that I got on my Christmas shopping day this year. Lots of things to make my house smell good and to make me smell good. I feel like I'm missing something because I know that I had pants, so I might have left a bag with some pants in it at my mom's, but that's it. That's the only thing that I can think of that I don't have here. One more thing in this video, I want to show you where I put some things. So I put my shawl that I got from Cato over here on my antique little hat stand, hat rack. I also Did a bow from the frayed edge ribbon that I got and put it on that wreath. That 3 switch cover should be coming. It should be here by January 3rd is what the shipping said. So I'm waiting on that. I wasn't about to get it at Lowe's for $9, so I got it on Amazon. I also put a piece of the thin velvet ribbon on this ornament. I took off the little twine and put the ribbon on there instead, and I like that a lot better. And over here is where everything else went. I put this spool of ribbon right here because it's so pretty. I want to look at it. Down here, I got these little mini books from a miniature store in New Hampshire when I went to see my friend a while back. This top one was, I think, a couple bucks, and then the 2 underneath were 35 cents. And I also got a miniature chair to put the books in, but in the move and in the flying home and all of that stuff, it got broken, it got smushed, so I don't have that anymore. And this is where I put the little iris thing. It also has a little pansy or a viola on it, I think. Is that an iris too? Let me know. I think they're all iris, but I'm not sure. And then over here on the coffee table is where I put speckles, is where I put this. I think the gold edges kind of match the gold in the book. Or the books. Both of the books right there. But that is all. Thank you so much for watching this little haul. Or big haul. It's rather big. I'll see you in the next one if you watch the next one. Bye. Say bye, Speckles.